Hello, wonderful viewers all over the world. This is BVI Channel 1.
It's been some time since I spoke online, and there's been a lot of speculation.
We are back again on this live interactive section.
However, today, I'm going to say a few things because, like I say, I always want people to think. And as a Biafran, I want my people to think. I don't want you to just be sheep following things blindly.
For freedom.
And so I'm going to talk about something.
Very dicey, controversial issue.
It could be table shaking, but I don't care.
Residing in
I know
America
people are going to hate me. People are going to say things like "make I die" or "make something do my children" or whatever. But
came up with
talk what we have to say. We'll say what we have to say.
Some analysis and
I was out of business for some time.
Opinions.
I even had COVID-19 and I recovered. Hey,
member of IPOB.
All right, so let's talk real quick. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to talk about two things. Number one, America is not involved in Biafra.
Was talking about Donald
the
Trump,
deceit, or one of the greatest deceits we've had, is how America brought us into this story to use us to vote for the Republican Party, but they're not involved in Biafra. One thing about the United States is that it's a superpower. When they're involved in something, you will know. When they were involved with
Iran,
I'm
talking about is Clayton.
You will hear the media step into. They use the media. One of the psychological weapon they use most of the time is the media. You hear the media talk about it.
So
they will talk about it until there's problems.
Regarding the issue of
they talked about Iran, CNN, Fox, everybody at the same time will talk about Iran until Iran tire.
And in case
the whole news, and when American media starts, the whole media of the world follows. BBC will talk about the same thing. Everybody talks about the same thing. The leaders of media is the United States of America. When America had problems with China, you see the whole world will go after the media, will go after China. When America has problems with Iraq, COVID-19 and I recovered, but hey, it is what it is. All right, so let's talk real quick. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to talk about two things. Number one, America is not involved in Biafra. They're not. About the United States is that it's a superpower. When they're involved in something, you will know. When they were involved with Iran, you will hear the media step in too. They use the media. One of the psychological weapon they use most of the time is the media. You would hear the media talk about it. They will talk about it until there's problems. They talked about Iran, CNN, Fox, everybody at the same time will talk about Iran until Iran tire. The whole news. And when American media starts, the whole media of the world follows. BBC will talk about the same thing. Everybody talks about the same thing. The leaders of media is the United States of America. When America had problems with China, you see the whole world will go after the media, will go after China. When America has problems with Iraq, when America has problems with Syria, when America has problems with any part of the world on behalf of anybody, when America had problems with the Middle East pertaining to the issues of Israel, the Palestinians, the whole world, it becomes a topic. Americans are the biggest table shakers in the world. That is one of their superpowers. When CNN, Fox, ABC News, NBC, all the media outlets talk about something, the whole world follows. Biafra is not on the table and will not be on the table because the mantra for Donald Trump is make America great again. And if you look at the political thing, which of course one of the most unfortunate things we've had is Nigerians sitting in Nigeria to talk about the politics in America as if they know what's going on here more than us who are seeing. The last thing this system is involved in is to pump their money for a black country. You know what? We've been deceived. The 419 where they do us past the 419 where we don't ever do. The whole system was harnessed for votes for the Republican Party. But when it comes to them turning in turn to deliver Biafra, It doesn't take the United States anything to deliver Biafra if they were to deliver Biafra for us. But they're not going to do it. They're not involved in it. Don't ask me my sources. Don't find out. But I can tell you that, do I speak? I speak to people that you will never dream. I speak to people that are in places that you can never dream of. For me to sleep in the night and think about the fact that I've deceived millions of people, giving them false hope with a story, and I use that trick of telling them that, oh, there's something going on. No, America doesn't go after things secretly like that. Good afternoon. How you guys doing? America has problems with any part of the world
I guess
on behalf of anybody.
At some
when
point,
America had problems with the Middle East pertaining to the issues of Israel, the Palestinians, the whole world, it becomes a topic. Americans are the biggest table shakers in
the audio. The audio was, there was a mix-up. Even now as I'm speaking, you can hear him there. So now this program is meant to be interactive. I have voiced my opinion, but because I have a duty to perform to our people, to give them a voice regarding them. Here we try to address issues. We are not here for any propaganda. We are not here to discuss anybody. We are here to discuss issues. When issue come up, we bring it on this platform and discuss it as a people. It's an open discussion. It is an open parliament for every Biafran all over the world watching. So what we expect you to do is to tell us, what do you think about this continuous news? Some call it a propaganda, some call it that is authentic, and a lot of information flying in left, right, and center regarding Donald Trump. And you can agree with me that many Biafran people, especially those, not especially those in Nigeria, because once you talk, you say those in Nigeria are the ones supporting Donald Trump. But the truth of the matter is that most Biafrans all over the world support Donald Trump. And many of them is as a result of the news that Donald Trump will support and help get Biafra people secure their freedom. You see that? So this man, Clayton, if I'm mistaken his name, Clayton Udo or something, yeah, he said his mind. You can go to his Facebook platform or timeline and get the full detail of what he said there, all right? Because of want of time, I just had to cut out the exact word that he used in describing the belief for the propaganda. What he said, it is a lie, it's a false hope, and the rest of them. And I have made my opinion clear. If you want to get my opinion on that, watch the video I published right before this live broadcast. I've made it explicitly clear, my position. Now, it is time for you to make your position. It is up for you to call in and say it the way you see it. And I'll be opening up the lines. I have nothing much to say, okay? If there are no calls coming in, then I take it that our people have, gotten the message even from the first video I published before this live broadcast. And that will be it for today. All right, then we can talk about other things briefly. I can touch on other things briefly, especially the program I have tomorrow. In fact, that is what I'll be talking about while I wait for your calls to come in to tell us what's your opinion about Donald Trump supporting Biafra independence. Do you actually believe that Donald Trump will get us Biafra? Do you actually believe that the American government will disintegrate or break up Nigeria? What is your thought about it? When you call, I'll take your call. Meanwhile, I have other things that we can be talking about while I wait for your call. Number one of it is that, first, it is a good news. The good news of the fact that the boy, Uche Chukwu Igbo Eze, the young boy that came to supply blocks right here while we are doing our renovation at our studio house here. So we appealed for donation to get his school fees, and it amounted to 366,000 naira, thereabout, 52,000 for 7 semesters or 7 terms as they call it. And I can tell you that our able people, our viewers, our followers all over the world, wonderful people following this platform, had made it happen. Even one woman brought in a whole lot. In fact, I'm not permitted to call their names here, but maybe on Monday I will be calling out all the names, those who, contributed. People contributed. Some people contributed 50,000, 10,000, 13,000, 50,000, and the woman called and dropped a whopping sum of 250,000. While I was like looking for 5 people that will give us 50,000, then we'll make up the money. And boom, a woman called all the way from UK, if I'm not mistaken, and dropped the 50. I said, let this boy go to school. This is the kind of Biafran spirit we have. I appreciate every one of you. And many other people kept calling. Even there was a lady that called and said she'll be sending in next week. And when she heard that we'll be going to pay for the school fees, I intend to pay for the school fees on Monday. We'll be going to the school. We will pay for the school fees. We'll pay it directly by check to the principal, in the eyes and viewership of the world. We are going to record everything that we are supposed to record so that we can bring it back to you. Have delivered on that mandate. And there are others still piling up. Okay, so don't stop donating. Don't stop looking after for your own people, because you will say, thank you so much for all that you have done. All of you, you guys are wonderful people. All right, so that is the first one that I'm telling you right now. And now let me also replay back the topic of what we're discussing today. We are looking at Trump's support for Biafra. Is it truth? Is it what we are still expecting him to do, or is it just a mere propaganda? That is what we're talking about today. And the person at the center of it all is this, our brother you're seeing on the screen here. His name is Clayton. He's residing in America. He's an American, okay? And he has voiced out his opinion, and we are here. In fact, it has thrown up this issue as a boiling point of our discussion. So I want you, in case you're just joining us now, let me replay what he said, and I'll be right back. Don't forget, the lines are already open. Anytime you call, I take your call. The numbers to call remain +234 8104 545 533. That is the number you're seeing right there. You see that? You can call it on direct line or on WhatsApp. We'll take your call. +234 8104 545 533. That is the number to call. So while we wait for your calls and your comments, let us replay what Clayton said. I'll be right back.
Good afternoon. How you guys doing? This is Biafra 2.0, the Platinum Noir Chineke, Clayton Udo speaking. It's been some time since I spoke online, and there's been a lot of speculation, but the speculation is unguided. However, today, I'm going to say a few things because, like I say, I always want people to think. And as a Biafran, I want my people to think. I don't want you to just be sheep following things blindly. And so I'm going to talk about something, and it could be table shaking, but I don't care. I know people are going to hate me. People are going to say things like make I die or make something do my children or whatever, but hey, we'll talk what we have to say. We'll say what we have to say. I was out of business for some time. Yeah, I was. I even had COVID-19 and I recovered, but hey, it is what it is. All right, so let's talk real quick. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to talk about two things. Number one, America is not involved in Biafra. They're not. The deceit, or one of the greatest deceits we've had, is how America brought us into the story to use us to vote for the Republican Party, but they're not involved in Biafra. One thing about the United States is that it's a superpower. When they're involved in something, you will know. When they were involved with Iran, you will hear the media step in too. They use the media. One of the psychological weapon they use most of the time is the media. You would hear the media talk about it. They will talk about it until there's problems. They talked about Iran, CNN, Fox, everybody at the same time will talk about Iran until Iran tire. The whole news. And when American media starts, the whole media of the world follows. BBC will talk about the same thing. Everybody talks about the same thing. The leaders of media is the United States of America. When America had problems with China, you see the whole world will go after the media, will go after China. When America has problems with Iraq, when America has problems with Syria, when America has problems with any part of the world on behalf of anybody, when America had problems with the Middle East pertaining to the issues of Israel, the Palestinians, the whole world. It becomes a topic. Americans are the biggest table shakers in the world. That is one of their superpowers. When CNN, Fox, ABC News, NBC, all the media outlets talk about something, the whole world follows. Biafra is not on the table and will not be on the table because the mantra for Donald Trump is make America great again. And if you look at the political thing, which of course one of the most unfortunate things we've had is Nigerians sitting in Nigeria to talk about the politics in America as if they know what's going on here more than us who are seeing. The last thing this system is involved in is to pump their money for a black country. You know what? We've been deceived. The 419 where they do us past the 419 where we don't ever do. The whole system was harnessed for votes for the Republican Party. But when it comes to them turning in turn to deliver Biafra, it doesn't take the United States anything to deliver Biafra if they were to deliver Biafra for us. But they're not going to do it. They're not involved in it. Don't ask me my sources. Don't find out. But I can tell you that do I speak? I speak to people that you will never dream. I speak to people that are in places that you can never dream of. For me to sleep in the night and think about the fact that I've deceived millions of people, giving them false hope with a story, and I use that trick of telling them that, oh, there's something going on. No, America doesn't go after things secretly like that. Good afternoon. How you guys doing? This is Biafra 2.0, the Platinum Noir Chineke, Clayton Udo speaking. It's been some time since I spoke online and there's been a lot of speculation, but the speculation is unguided. However, today I'm going to say a few things because, like I say, I always want people to think. And as a Biafran, I want my people to think. I don't want you to just be sheep following things blindly. And so I'm going to talk about something, and it could be table shaking, but I don't care. I know people are going to hate me. People are going to say things like make I die or make something do my children or whatever. But hey, we'll talk what we have to say. We'll say what we have to say. I was out of business for some time. Yeah, I was. I even had COVID-19 and I recovered. But hey, it is what it is. All right, so let's talk real quick. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to talk about two things. Number one, America is not involved in Biafra. They're not. The deceit, or one of the greatest deceits we've had, is how America brought us into the story to use us to vote for the Republican Party, but they're not involved in Biafra. One thing about the United States is that it's a superpower. When they're involved in something, you would know. When they were involved with Iran, you will hear the media step in too. They use the media. One of the psychological weapon they use most of the time is the media. You would hear the media talk about it. They will talk about it until there's problems. They talked about Iran, CNN, Fox, everybody at the same time will talk about Iran until Iran tire. The whole news. And when American media starts, the whole media of the world follows. BBC will talk about the same thing. Everybody talks about the same thing. The leaders of media is the United States of America. When America had problems with China, you see the whole world will go after the media, will go after China. When America has problems with Iraq, when America has problems with Syria, when America has problems with any part of the world on behalf of anybody, when America had problems with the Middle East pertaining to the issues of Israel, the Palestinians, the whole world, it becomes a topic. Americans are the biggest table shakers in the world. That is one of their superpowers. When CNN, Fox, ABC News, NBC, all the media outlets talk about something, the whole world follows. Biafra is not on the table and will not be on the table because the mantra for Donald Trump is make America great again. And if you look at the political thing, which of course one of the most unfortunate things we've had is Nigerians sitting in Nigeria to talk about the politics in America as if they know what's going on here more than us who are seeing. The last thing this system is involved in is to pump their money for a black country. You know what? We've been deceived. The 419 where they do us past the 419 where we don't ever do. The whole system was harnessed for votes for the Republican Party. But when it comes to them turning in turn to deliver Biafra, it doesn't take the United States anything to deliver Biafra if they were to deliver Biafra for us. But they're not going to do it. They're not involved in it. Don't ask me my sources. Don't find out. But I can tell you that do I speak? I speak to people that you will never dream. I speak to people that are in places that you can never dream of. For me to sleep in the night and think about the fact that I've deceived millions of people, giving them false hope with a story, and I use that trick of telling them that, oh, there's something going on. No, America doesn't go after things secretly like that. Good afternoon. How you guys doing? This is Biafra 2.0, the Platinum Noir Chineke, Clayton Udo speaking. It's been some time since I spoke online and there's been a lot of speculation, but the speculation is unguided. However, today, I'm going to say a few things because, like I say, I always want people to think. And as a Biafran, I want my people to think. I don't want you to just be sheep following things blind. So I'm going to something, and it could be table shaking, but I don't care. I know people are going to hate me. People are going to say things like, make I die, or make something do my children, or whatever. But hey, we'll talk what we have to say. We'll say what we have to say. I was out of business for some time. Yeah, I was. I even had COVID-19 and I recovered. But hey, it is what it is. All right, so let's talk real quick. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to talk about two things. Number one, America is not involved in Biafra. They're not. The deceit, or one of the greatest deceits we've had, is how America brought us into the story to use us to vote for the Republican Party, but they're not involved in Biafra. One thing about the United States is that it's a superpower. When they're involved in something, you will know. When they were involved with Iran, you will hear the media step in too. They use the media. One of the psychological weapon they use most of the time is the media. You would hear the media talk about it. They will talk about it until there's problems. They talked about Iran, CNN, Fox, everybody at the same time will talk about Iran until Iran tire. The whole news. And when American media starts, the whole media of the world follows. BBC will talk about the same thing. Everybody talks about the same thing. The leaders of media is the United States of America. America had problems with China. You see the whole world will go after China. When America has problems with Iraq, when America has problems with Syria, when America has problems with any part of the world on behalf of anybody, when America had problems with the Middle East pertaining to the issues of Israel, the Palestinians, the whole world, it becomes a topic. Americans are the biggest table shakers in the world. That is one of their superpowers. When CNN, Fox, ABC News, NBC, all the media outlets talk about something, the whole world follows. Biafra is not on the table and will not be on the table because the mantra for Donald Trump is make America great again. And if you look at the political thing, which of course one of the most unfortunate things we've had is Nigerians sitting in Nigeria to talk about the politics in America as if they know what's going on here more than us who are seeing. The last thing this system is involved in is to pump their money for a black country. You know what? We've been deceived. The 419 where they do us past the 419 where we don't ever do. The whole system.
I think we have to just end it there. We've played it long enough so that you'll be able to get what he said there. It was his own opinion regarding the issue of Donald Trump supporting Biafra and the expectation, like we're talking about today. Is this news, is it true that Donald Trump administration is supporting Biafra, or is it an expectation that Biafrans are still having, that Donald Trump government will, this next month election, Donald Trump has huge support from Biafran people, especially those living in Nigeria, those ones that will not even cast their vote, people like me. But those living in America who say they know better, understand better. But the truth of the matter is that generally there is this speculation that Donald Trump is supporting Biafra or will support Biafra. Is this thing fallacy? Is it a propaganda? Is it truth? Is it an expectation? So I have made my own submission regarding this on the video I published right before this broadcast. Okay? If you want to get my opinion, go and watch that video. All right? Today I decided to come live. I'm not supposed to come live because of the program I'm having tomorrow, but I decided it is a task that I'm committed to do, to give our people voice every Friday, okay, in a program like this. On Tuesday is Matters Arising, and on Friday is Biafra Discovery. We'll talk about Biafra, okay? So you can use the call numbers you see in there at the top corner and make your submission. all right, because it seems that our comment section is not connecting. So I apologize for that. It's not from our own end, okay? So we may not run this program for a long time if the calls didn't come in and the people didn't make their submission. We will take it that everybody is in line with what the man said, and they agree with him. All right, but it is an opportunity for you to air your voice. Now, the program I'll be handling tomorrow is for the 1 million man march. The 1 million man march, we are having the coordinators coming from all nooks and crannies to collect materials, getting ready for the 1 million man march. We'll be able to know our strength, to know if we are good to go for that 1 million man march. Remember I said it is not just something that will just come up and bring few people on the street, and then this uncivilized security operative will now start using the innocent people who are demanding and doing their civic right duty, started using them as shooting practice, okay? So we don't want that to happen. We want to make sure it is a movement of the people. 1 million man march or nothing, okay? So for anti-open grazing bill, so that will be happening tomorrow, and tomorrow will be super busy for me. So I'm not even supposed to come live today, but I have to do it for the sake of our people who are watching this live program, to be able to air their voice. But if they are not coming forward with the calls, then I'll be wrapping it up. Don't forget, the program will be coming up tomorrow, 10th of October 2020, and that is the day I celebrate my birthday, and this is the biggest birthday gift I'll have for myself, okay? I'll be expecting all loving people of Biafra, all loving people of US extraction, all loving people of Edo, all loving people of Ijo, Anang, the rest of the people suffering the menace of open grazing, to be there, so that we'll be able to together solve this problem once and for all by making a demand, because the power lies on the people, for them to end open. I mean, those people in government who care less about our safety and our well-being. So the time is 12 noon. The number to call if you want to participate, if you are around here, if you have people who want to participate, call 08060982212. 08060982212. That is the number to call if you want to be part of that program tomorrow at Amobia Oka. Amobia Oka. That is where we are going to. Now, I think the first caller has called in. Let us quickly take the call. Hello.
Yeah, am I coming out clear?
You are coming out clear. Your name and where you're calling from?
Right, my name is Ogochukwu. I'm calling from London here.
Go ahead, Ogochukwu.
Right, I want to say something here in your program, so that the people that is listening now and the people that is about to listen later on to understand something. Now, I am beginning to understand that the most illiterate in Nigeria is well educated than the people that in abroad. Believe you me, the most illiterate in Nigeria is more educated than we. Some of these slaves in abroad. Would you agree with me?
Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
Right. The reason why I'm saying this is because when America is involved in something, people will come out and say, oh, why is America involved in everything? Why is America involved in everything? They call them all sorts of names. America is not a stupid country. They know what they're doing. And when they are not interfering in some problem in another country, people will say, oh, why is America not interfering? Why is America not doing this? Why is America not doing this? What I'm telling you now, what I'm saying here now is what I had from there, what I knew from them, that even from some of them that they have been interviewed, this is what they have said, the American citizens, that they want to control their government that their government interfere in most of things. Yes, America is a superpower. They have the right as a government to intervene anywhere people find themselves in a difficult place. But in the video you play about Clayton Odo, let me make it clear here for everybody to understand. We are seeking to remove ourselves from Nigeria, right? And we are going about it the way it should go. It's not a duty of one person to come out and tell you that, hey, America is not interested in Biafra. They are this, they are this. These are statements, these are talk of somebody, these are of an illiterate. That's what people think they are. You see people, they say they are learned. But when they speak, you see they speak out of ignorance. You see they speak that they don't know nothing. How would you say something like this? You don't need America to intervene in something immediately. You have to keep showing them their evidence. That's what they know. That is why they have FBI, CIA. America see 257,000 of everything that happened in the world. America see every piece of everything that happened in Nigeria. As I'm speaking to you now, they know every damn thing that happened. Don't think they are fools. They see it. But what I'm saying is this. We don't need America. What we need to do is give America the evidence they want and keep pushing them. I keep pressuring them. Say, this is what we want. This is what we do. This is what we want you to do. It's not somebody coming out to social media and tell you that, hey, America is not interested in Biafra for now. They are not this. How do you know? I'm asking please on you. How do you know? Where is the source of? Where did you get the information from? People don't start. Okay, that is why I don't go and say, oh, Trump supporting Biafra. As me, who live in Western world, I won't say something like that. I won't say something like that. Because what we need to do is, just like Martin Lambikan is doing, he has his consultants who he paid to take his file to that proper channel. This is how it works in Europe. This is how everything does. People shouldn't be stupid. People shouldn't be illiterate. Okay. We said Nigeria is a zoo. And people in Nigeria, people in abroad again, who's supposed to know more than the people in Nigeria, are acting like a useless sort of idiot. You have, okay. Before you go to the any office here.
Calm down. Let us not get agitated over this or emotional. Now,
yes. No, not emotional.
Hang on.
Nothing like emotional.
The question on the table is, do you believe that Donald Trump government is helping or is expected to help Biafran people secure freedom? That is the bone of contention. What is
exactly. This is what. Yes, your question you ask me now. This is what people should be asked, not what Clayton Udo is saying. Man, there's a thing. Okay, let me answer you this. Do you ever believe that Donald Trump will give back Jerusalem to Israelis? Do you ever believe that?
I asked you a question, you're returning back the question to me. I made my own opinion on the video I published. So we are here to get your own opinion. That is why we open up the line.
Yeah, I'm coming to answer your question. Donald Trump, all you need to do is wait, do you believe as well that do you ever believe that Trump will tell so-called Buhari in his face, stop killing the Christians? If you don't do something about it, I will do. Do you believe that is going to happen? Nobody believes it. Nobody sees it coming. But let me tell you about the Biafra issue. Let our people think like educated people. Let them not be fools. For once, think like people who reason. I reason before I say something. All we need to do is to keep see, that is what we have our people in America. They have their Republicans. They have their congressmen and women. Yes, just like we have our own here in England. All you need to do is to write them. Give them the evidence that look at what is happening to you in Nigeria. Look at what you want. Look at what you do. They will have all those files in their table. They go through it. They will be seeing all these things. They call their safe meeting. Before you know it, with the consultancy, you keep pushing. One day, you keep showing the whole world what Nigeria stands for. And that is what IPLB is doing. Look at Nigeria is not helping the matter. They are there to chill. And before you know it, the matter will reach to where it's going to reach. Nobody knows one day tomorrow. You will have it from the horse's mouth. The rest can come and say, okay, he see, there's how he can put it. Or he can send his delegates to monitor what is happening to these people. And before you know it, it will go where it's supposed to go. And we will get our freedom. But for me now, I won't come and say that I've not been supporting Biafra. No, until I hear it, until Donald Trump himself will come out and say it openly. But for now, the people that is giving him information of what is happening in the country, we keep giving him the information until he gets to his level. And that is what IPOB is doing. Consulting all these people that are paying money to make sure that their case gets worked out, get to his level. My brother, let us think like, we are copying people in the zoo. And the people living in abroad that feel like it's illiterate.
I think I got your point already, and for the benefit of those who are watching, to get your point and make sure that we're on the same line, that what is expected, that's the issue of Donald Trump's support or American support for Biafra, is on expectation stage. It is in a process, and it is being worked upon. All right, is that what you're saying?
Could you say that again? I barely hear it because I'm on the road.
I said at the point regarding Donald Trump's support for Biafra or American government support for Biafra, from your own perspective, it is still on expectation stage, where Biafran are still expecting him, using the information he has already, to look into it and support Biafra. It is still on the expectation stage, because we are saying that, is it true? Is it on expectation stage, or is it a propaganda? All right, so now that you are, from your own perspective, you are telling us that it is still in process. It is, Biafra are still expecting him to act upon the information he has available regarding what is happening in Nigeria. Is that what you say?
Exactly. Yes, exactly. Don't forget that the man we are talking about is the most powerful man in the world. He has many things on his head. He has many fights on his table. It's from one fight to another fight. It's from one fight to another fight. That is why, let me say something. It doesn't matter. I think I did not hate any person that is debating for Biafra, even any other. But what I'm saying is, let's know these people who think that somebody is their enemy, and they will come and start attacking the people. Like people who are attacking Wazin because of what he's doing. No, agitate for your own. Whoever wants to agitate, but leave other people that is doing their own to focus on what they are doing.
I agree with you.
You understand? I think that is what I'm asking. Our people are dying, not because Wazin is going the right way to do it. Allow him to go. Allow him to do. Let's come together and push him to do it until we see until he fails us. But for now, I never see him fail. Please, this is what we're asking. How can we be dying in our land and then we're still there? Some people are fighting another person.
I think
because our people are dying.
I think you've made your point quite clear, my brother. I think you've made your point.
Yes, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is what I want everybody to understand, Chinedu. Let's allow this man to do what he knows, how he feels he can do that. It is his support. He needs our support. Not people from back home fighting him left and right. He stole money. He should come and make account of money. These are things people who is putting this trouble into this struggle.
Okay.
If you hate him, okay, let me ask one question. If you hate Mazen Namdekano, everybody that hates him, who is listening, what about the millions of Biafrans that people just popularly are killing? Somebody has to rescue them, for Christ's sake. Somebody has to come to our rescue. I
think you have done your part. But let me drop this before you go. You made mention of somebody coming to rescue us. You're an Igbo person, right? You're an Igbo Biafra.
Of course, I'm Igbo. Oh yes, of course. Yes.
Okay. So ndị Igbo zobagodo onwepa ebe na-eme expect ka ndị ọzọ wee zọpa. Let us take another call. Thank you for calling. Hello.
Hello, Chinedu. Good morning.
Good evening. Biafran land. Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Azubike. I am calling directly from Houston, Texas, United States of America.
Ndị American none. Now welcome. Now na matter day for table.
Yeah, because program here on Igbo.
No, it's in English. Remember, Biafra people are not only not only Igbos, but we can just make some references, just like that.
Okay. I have because I'm going to work right now. So the last speaker right now, I was listening to him, and I also listened to the video you presented about somebody creating Udo. If I don't pronounce his name Udo, so pardon me. So when you look at that creating Udo, that whatever that guy said is pure and undiluted. Our people, our gullible Biafra, our gullible Igbo guys, I don't know what is wrong with them. I don't know how they think that Trump is going to help Biafra to actualize Biafra. It's quite impossible. It's not going to happen. And even here, Biafra is nowhere discussed in any of the meetings that they want to go down in another. So whatever he is saying now about this Biafra crisis, the way their leader is going about it is completely wrong to my own side. That somewhere he is also doing good. But what I'm trying to say is, I know the problem between Naira Account and Asari Bokobo, simply because Asari Bokobo said that everybody needs to vote. And he later said, no, when it comes to election, which is quite, that is, I don't know, insane. How are we going to take power if we are not in politics? How? If you do not vote, that means you elected your enemy already. You think your enemy is going to give you a referendum? It's not going to happen. And our voice now, all they are saying now, no referendum, no vote, no election, which is completely wrong. If they're not into politics, we are not getting this. America has so many problems. They are not even thinking about Biafra. Trump is America first. I am here. I am voting. I am going to vote him again. I voted him before, and I'm going to vote him again. So forget about all this propaganda. I hate to hear that, and I don't listen to all this nonsense anymore. Thank you very much.
Did you listen to the video I published before this program?
Yes, I did.
You got my opinion there, right?
I watched it. Yes.
What is your thought about it, generally?
Hello? I didn't get you right.
I said you listened to the video I published recently before this program.
Yes.
What is your opinion about what is your thought about my opinion there?
Your opinion is very, very 100%. That is 101%. What you are saying and what that you do is saying is the same thing. It's very, very right. You are hearing it. You hear it on the nail and on the head. Your opinion there is completely accepted, and that is all. And thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. And I hope our people in the US by next month. I have the feeling of our people, especially Igbo or Nigerian migrants and Africans, don't like Donald Trump. Why is that? Why people here in Africa is not support for him?
Look, Democrats is the worst government that America will ever have. I am a Republican, but they are being deceived. I know that Trump, they are making mockery of him, but still he's going to win. Believe me, Trump is going to win because they don't care. Democrats is the worst government America will have.
Okay.
For me and my family are all Republicans.
Okay. Thank you so much. Let me not delay you further so that you have other callers coming in. Thank you. This debate is going to be hot for me. I don't get anything to talk. This one are the people go speak. I don't talk my own. If you want to hear my own, go to the video I published. Hello. Hello, Dr. CJ. I know it's you, so go ahead. In the America, this is your day. Now, no matter day for table. What is happening?
Yes. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. So Chinedu, your analysis in the last two videos are just perfect. So let me just say, yes, Biafra is not even on the Republican Party's agenda. Really? However, what is going on is that Nigeria, Democrats generally, like you talked, they're globalists. Some of the things that after are some of the things that Trump wants to block, which is all this globalization that actually puts America at a disadvantage. So if you look at the US presidents that have been there and watched genocide of black people happen, they were all Democrats. Bill Clinton, who was actually called the first black president, he was there when 1 million Rwandans were slaughtered, and he didn't want to do anything. Now, similar thing, even half of it happened in Europe, in former Yugoslavia. Clinton sent troops and bombed the Serbs to stop the genocide. Point being, the Democrats, when it comes to getting black votes, they all pretend to be, oh, we are black, we are pro-black, but they are indeed not pro-black. John Kerry and Barack Obama, we all know what they did in Libya, how they removed Gaddafi. And Gaddafi had been there. I'm not saying Gaddafi is a good guy, but it was all in their agenda to stop Gaddafi's unification of Africa. John Kerry took all our northern governors and went both in the United States and here in Nigeria and was conducting secret meetings. Now, he knows Nigeria is a sovereign state. He knows the tension in Nigeria. And under Goodluck Jonathan, he ignored the president and just went and took northern governors, El Rufai and the rest of them, and was having secret meetings. Only God knows what they were discussing in that meeting. If it was something that was truly to make Nigeria a democratic country where everybody's religion, freedom of worship is respected, they will say it, they will come out clearly. They know most Nigerians want peace. Most Nigerians want the country not to go up in flames. But he was having secret meetings. So the point that our people think that Democrats somehow are pro them is just sickening. The truth is that since Trump came into power, if Trump wasn't even there, I'm telling you, we are talking about people that died in Python. That's the only thing Nigeria is afraid of, not killing people any kind of way, telling military to just open fire, is because they know there are people watching them. You saw what happened in Edo State after Trump issued travel ban on some of the people that have been rigging in Kogi and the rest of it. So it's not that Trump has to be speaking Biafra, but Nigeria is eyeing them because Nigeria already knows that this man already will not stand for the kind of rubbish that we experienced under John Kerry and Obama. So that's just it. Just recently, the U.S. Secretary of State.
Let us look at it this way, because we are going to look at it both sides. Now, somebody called from London, and he made a very wonderful submission, because this program we're talking about, is it the support of Trump for Biafra freedom? Is it true? Is it an expectation, or is it a complete propaganda? Now, he said that it is an expectation. Coming from the feeds, the happenings in Nigeria, the world are watching, especially America, policing the world. Nigeria is on their watch list. Especially Donald Trump is watching Nigerian government, the activities, the killing of Christians. He had made statement towards that. And you know, Biafrans are Christians. Now, do you think that the activities or on the expectation stage that Biafran people are looking forward that what Donald Trump will do will help necessitate the right things on ground that will help Biafran people to secure their freedom, or even secure some kind of sympathy, or even end the killing of Christians, knowing fully well that most Biafrans are Christians? What do you think about it from that perspective?
I totally think that it's just an expectation on the part of Biafrans that Trump will be pro-Biafra. Now, having said that, evangelists are known, which are Christians, are known to be the backbone of the Republican Party. So evangelists know very well that there is no way you can be slaughtering Christians around the world and they won't go through their representatives. They're all members of the Republican Party, these evangelists, the pastors, reverends, priests, and all that. So the point being that the other group, the Democrats, are mostly atheists or people that try to pretend like, oh, we don't have any problem with religion. But the truth is that it's just an expectation that Trump will help.
They are indifference. They are
yes,
globalists, you know?
Yes.
Promoters of civilization.
Yes, they are indifferent to the plight. Exactly, exactly. So it's not for the Democrats. It has nothing to do with, if you like, kill all the Christians in the world. As long as they're getting what they want to get, that's it. That's okay with them. Unlike the Republicans would not kill Muslims or other faiths, but they also hate it when you kill Christians, and they'll speak up. They are not afraid of speaking up because that their base will force them to say something. So countries, unstable countries that have almost genocidal agenda like Nigeria will be very. United States is a world power, and they know once United States begins to talk about Nigeria and Pentagon, that whatever regime it is in Nigeria is gone already. So they don't even want Nigeria to be on their agenda to begin with. So thinking that Trump will fight his pro-Biafra is just an expectation. However, people like Trump are more likely to prevent the kind of massive bloodshed that can happen in Nigeria if you had a Democrat as a president that would just be indifferent and be speaking English on TV, just like Clinton did when Rwanda genocide was going on.
Okay, thank you, CJ. Thank you for your submission. I appreciate it. That is it. That is from Dr. CJ from America. We're having people calling from all over the world. Let us have your opinion. Don't forget, my own, now to just talk and bring your voice to the hearing of the world. I have made my opinion. If you have not watched that video that I made before this broadcast, after this broadcast, watch it, share it, and drop your comment. The discussion will continue. All right, the calls are still open. You can call +234 81045455533. That is what is there on the top corner of this screen. All right, let me quickly go to our live chat and see your comments because it has just connected. We are going to be acknowledging people and also taking some important commentaries regarding the topic under discussion. We have Nubisa Nenugu. I think he's the first person that dropped comments saying he's watching from Oka. Trump has no interest with Biafra or Nigeria. The interest of Americans is paramount to Trump. Biafra first son said, I'm out of here. Okay, goodbye. Okay, we have other people calling. Let us quickly take calls. Hello.
Hi. Hello, Chinedu.
Hello, go ahead. Your name and where you're calling from, my brother.
Okay, my name is Okafor Benson. I'm calling from Asia here.
All right, go ahead. With
concerning concerning the video of the guy you shared on your page, he said something like, if American media talks about you is when you have problem. First thing first, we don't have problems. Biafrans don't have problems with America. So first thing, they won't talk about us. Their media won't talk about us because one, we don't have problems with them. That's number one. And he said no, America will not want to invest in Africa. Two, Biafra, we are not expecting America to invest in Africa, in Biafra.
You are correct.
We don't expect them to invest.
You are correct.
We just want them. Nnamdi Kanu has never said support Trump so that he will give us Biafra.
Okay.
It is, I would say, it is most people who are taking this whole thing differently with their own mindsets, bringing up propaganda and different stories. I'm not an IPOB member, but I am a teacher. I'm a student of Nnamdi Kanu because I listen to him and I'll be able to learn a lot of things from that man. And he has never brought up the idea of saying support Trump because of he's going to give us Biafra. What he is on is support Trump because he's a truthful person. He stands for the truth. Look at what Barack Obama did during our the time of Buhari, bringing up Buhari, supporting Buhari and everything.
Yeah.
With all the old killings and Boko Haram happening that time, Chibok girls, everything. Obama has never visited Nigeria, did not visit Nigeria. Obama did not say anything concerning the killings. All he did was to support Chibok girls and keeping Nigeria one is what the tax that needs to be done. Keeping a country one where the bloodshed is too much there. You have never done anything to say, okay, what is going on in this Nigeria? Why are you people doing this? Nothing. You didn't do anything. You didn't even visit. You went to your Kenya, you went to Ghana, but you didn't visit the biggest African country in black nation in the world. So that is a sign of you. That is why Nnamdi Kanu don't want anybody to support the opposition party. Trump is a truthful person. Trump is a sincere man, not because of he's going to give us Biafra. Support him because of he's a sincere and a truthful man. He will talk about the killings going on in Africa, not because he's going to give us Africa. And it's not because he's going to give us Biafra. People are getting this thing confused and you know, misconstrued and misunderstood. They don't understand the whole strategy and everything going on.
But you agree to the point that I think everybody is on this page too, that what the Biafran people are saying, that why Biafran people are supporting Donald Trump is not just basically because he wants to give them Biafra or they're expecting him to give, but it's on the expectation stage that what Donald Trump will do will benefit Biafran people indirectly as it affects every other person.
Yes, it will benefit indirectly a little bit, not much, because like he said, if media start talking about you, then it is all over for that government.
And also talking about the killing of Christians in Nigeria, and you know that most Christians in Nigeria are Biafran people.
Okay.
The Biafran people accounts to 80%, if not more, of Nigerian Christians.
Yes.
Okay. So if Donald Trump had sympathy for killing of Christians in Nigeria, that means it will definitely you know, go a long way to protecting the lives of Biafran people in Nigeria.
Exactly.
Okay.
Not because of we are supporting him so that he will give us Biafra, but we are supporting him because of he's doing the right thing. He's speaking out for the people who are being killed, marginalized. Yes, now he's uncomfortable. He's having issues with this presidency, and you know, too many backlash from media everywhere. But with time, if this election is over, then you will see him start speaking up, start speaking out, start doing things in a way that we will say, okay, yeah, I don't want any issue of, you know, killings in this place anymore.
Okay.
Trump is the kind of man that you cannot bribe.
Okay.
He's a straightforward human being.
All right, I think
so. Concerning again where you are saying we Biafrans need to take power, you know, it's the same process we are saying. It's not easy because one, you know, the rigging election pattern in Nigeria.
Of course,
it is very difficult.
Exactly.
In the rigging election, that is why this your idea of Biafrans taking power as it comes to mind. But with the rigging election in Nigeria, that is why
my brother
Nnamdi Kanu is insisting.
My brother, you know one thing, that freedom is not given, it is taken. You have to fight for it. So you have to fight for it. Yes, you have to fight for it, and that is why you fight. And backing out from taking over power in two ways, either through gun or through political process. These are the two ways to take power. Now, if you want to fight, no problem. Let's go ahead with it. But if that is not the option Biafran people are taking, which is clear that Biafran people are not taking the option of taking up arms, then let's take through the political process, because the most important thing is to take over power and be in control of your land in whichever way. What do you think?
Okay,
because I remember
that is a very beautiful idea.
The time of that what do you call it, Python dance, United Nations sent some delegates after ADF went to United Nations and made a case. I'm very, very aware of it. They went to United Nations, they presented the case of the Python dance and also the whatever quit notice they gave to our people in the north. And they sent delegates down to Igbo land. The only people they went to see are the governors. They went and saw the governors. They went and saw, and the governors gathered some traditional rulers as though they are the ones representing the people. and they said that nothing is happening, and they covered everything up, and that was how the whole thing died down. Now, if you have the people representing your aspiration in power, would that nonsense happen? Will the killing of our people continue to happen in Biafra land? That is my case. Freedom is not given, freedom is taken. You have to fight for it. Nigerian political process is bad, we know. We have to fight for it. We have to jump into that dirty water and slot it out with them. Giving up is just like a coward. We're just giving up, we're not putting up any fight. We have to fight. Either we take up arms and fight, or we take up our voters card and fight. In two ways. The most important thing is to grab power. I think with that, let me take another caller. Thank you for calling, my brother. God bless you. Thank you. Let's take another caller. We have more people calling in. We have more people calling in. Let's give other people a chance to air the opinion. This is BVI Channel 1, and this very discussion is very important because we are here to clear some air. We are here not for propaganda. We are not here to just start entertaining you with what you want to hear. We are here to put it in that level where everybody can understand. You know, so if you're calling, call 081045455533. If you're calling from outside Nigeria, you call and add +234, as you know. Okay, so what we're talking about is extremely very important to our people. All right, and most of the callers we have today are coming in from diaspora, and it's very, very, very interesting because they are the ones who will tell us, especially those in America, to tell us what is happening over there regarding this issue of Donald Trump, because a lot have been said about it, a lot have been heard, a lot died as a result of it. You remember what happened in Port Harcourt some time ago, where some people came out to celebrate the victory of Donald Trump? People were shot dead in Port Harcourt. We all remember it. So it is a thing of great concern to our people regarding this very topic, the support of Donald Trump for Biafra. Is it true? Is this an expectation, or is it just a mere propaganda hit? The call button will be right here to take your call. But meanwhile, let me quickly go over to the comment section, because we have really... Okay, let me take this call before I proceed to the comment section. Hello, your name and where you're calling from? Are you there?
Hello. Yes, I'm here. It's Chris.
Oh, go ahead. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Chinedu, how are you doing?
I bless God, though. We are doing the way we are doing. It's fair enough. We are pushing it.
Sorry, I can hear you.
Can you hear me? The world can hear you loud and clear.
Yes, I can. Okay. Yes, I can hear you now.
All right. Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Chris. I'm calling from Boston, Massachusetts.
All right. India, America, welcome. American people. Now, on a matter day for table, give us what's your take?
Yes, and that is what attracted me. I just tuned in now, and I heard everybody talking about Donald Trump and what the benefit the Biafrans will get if he continued in American leadership. I do not really believe in that. And but the biggest mistake we often make, especially those of us that are Biafrans, is that we talked about how Obama, what he did during his tenure, we brought it in now. When Obama was in power, Biafran, our aspiration has not gotten to this extent. I mean, no, Americans, they have their foreign policy is not really the way we are thinking about it. They go on their interest. They don't hide it. Anything they will do, they come up open to it. Are you getting what I'm saying? Just while we are thinking right now that Donald Trump is the man, it's because of his character. But Donald Trump is not that kind of, we are not looking at him pretty very, very well. Donald Trump, if he comes to power, he's still going to be having the same problem. He cannot do anything because he talks about Christians. Talking is not doing. Are you getting what I'm saying? Talking is not doing. It's just the manifesto of Republican Party. they will talk when there is always abuse of Christians all over the world. The Democrat is the opposite side. They keep quiet, but Republicans will talk. But their talking does not mean they do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The character of this man we have here is that he can never give up Biafra except something is at stake. Are you get what I'm saying? Except something is at stake. The only way America will come in, it doesn't matter which party is in political leadership, is when something dramatic happens. If Biafra gets up today and take arm, America will come in. Believe what I'm saying to you. But as long as we are pursuing things the way we are doing it right now, nothing. I don't want us to be deceiving ourselves. Let us work on how we can achieve this our aspiration. If you are putting it, if everybody is thinking Donald Trump will do it, we will fail 100%.
Okay.
Because most of you that are home, most of the people that are home don't even know what we that are here are saying. They talk about American, political as if they are here with us. You know what I'm saying? And when you try to tell them the truth about what is obtainable, nobody wants to hear. Because when Donald Trump makes one statement, everybody say, yes, that's the way God wants it. It's a lie, my brother. Let us not be deceiving ourselves. Any political leader from either party that comes up here will bring their friend issue. Only when there is turmoil. If you stand up tomorrow and go head to head toe, you will see the war power will come in. America will be the first person to come in.
Okay.
That's all. I don't want to take the chance of other people. Okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you, please. Thank you for calling.
Right.
All right, more people are calling in. You can still call. You still have your time to air your submission while we are wrapping this program up. It's a very quite interesting and very expository program today, and I appreciate everyone who have made contributions. We're still coming to the comment section. Those who are dropping comments, just hang on there. We are still coming to you. Hello, your name and where you calling from? Hello, your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Mexico. Good afternoon from here.
Go ahead, my brother.
I'm calling from Mexico.
All right, your name?
Yeah, I'm Chino Nyerem.
Chino Nyerem, go ahead.
Chino Nyerem.
Go ahead. You have the floor. But please make it.
Yeah, my brother. Yeah, I saw your video right now with Clinton Odong.
Okay.
I contribution in that video, and what you said is said from his own part. He was wrong, because from starting that young man, I'm living here in Mexico. That young man hates Donald Trump so big time. He live in Texas for 9 hours. Where he live is 9 hours. I get where he live. So that guy is hatred. He hates Donald Trump. He's working with the Republic Party. He's working with the Republic Party. So how could he come out to castigate his own people? Even though people that he thought that they knew them, they are very potential in United States. What he knew about Biafra? What he knew? What does that guy knew? It's not everything we expect to hear in public. Nobody in this earth that believes that Donald Trump will announce Jerusalem as the capital. Nobody will believe it and sign it. So not everything we need to know whether he believes in Biafra or not, because Biafra is in the tab of the whole world. They want peace. They have to settle Africa. They have to settle us. If they want war, Donald Trump said they have to settle us. He said any artificial country, according to what he said during his election, he said any artificial country want to be free, we will allow them to be free if they know what they are looking for. We know what we are looking for.
Oh, Donald Trump.
What does this guy know? That's my problem. I love him.
Donald Trump actually made that statement.
Yes, he did that statement. My brother, go to 2016 when Donald Trump was campaigning his election.
Oh, okay.
When Donald Trump campaigning his election, he said it on plane that any artificial country, that's what Africa shithole. People don't understand. That's what he was saying about media. that why if anything want to happen in United States, listen, my brother, if it want to happen to United States, the media will carry it along. My brother, it's nonsense. Even Donald Trump as a United States president, the media, you knew about it, Chinedu. Bros, you knew about it. They are casketing that man. A lot of things this man do, you will never see it on public media. Even this morning, I was in the bed, somebody called me from our Bible. You can't believe it. Where Udon come from? Asking me, Donald Trump is in prison. I said no, Donald Trump is not in prison. He's a United States president. Somebody was asking me, did they impeach him? I said, what all this going on? He said, we saw it in TV, the media. So how could this young man believe that the same media will talk about the own people? Don't he know that the same people are the ones are keeping us slave? How do you want them to say about even the same media is against Donald Trump, even YouTube, even WhatsApp, even every media is against Donald Trump.
I agree with you.
So how do this young man? Yeah, my brother, let me say something. Let me tell you something. I have been travel different places. I have traveled to some Jamaica, traveled to different Africa. I want to hear what people are saying about this. Even when I'm here, I knew how they hate him here. But right now they are holding him because he's a man that stands for his word. This you don't believe, he's doing it. Because this man is a billionaire, you can't bribe him. You can't bribe him. He do it pleasing to people if they know what they are looking for. So we know what we are looking for. So after that, look at what they are saying. After they will say Jehovah's Witness doesn't support Biafra, they don't support freedom. Now Jehovah's Witness are supporting our own freedom because it's affecting every individual. This situation is affecting everybody. Exactly. So why did this young man come to publicly say that Donald Trump is not giving a damn shit about us? He got information. Who is Clinton? He's working in a telecommunication company. It doesn't make you to know deep things about United States. It doesn't make him to know what Nnamdi Kanu know. He doesn't know anything about Mazi Nnamdi, what Mazi Kanu know. This young man will come and tell you publicly. He said that Nnamdi Kanu just people to the affairs in this for them to believe it. My brother, this is worst thing. That is worst thing about our people. This is worst thing about our people. Even your brother tell you today you are coming to your freedom is coming, you have to support him because he wants to make you feel more ambition of what you want. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, very clear.
You understand what I'm saying? Chinedu, I love you so much. I watch all your program. I comment your program. I watch all your program. I subscribe your program for many years now.
Thank you.
So I never wonder I call you, even though when you do, I never come and say anything because I believe everything you are doing. I know what you are doing. I know everything. I don't need to talk about it. So, but that young man, I don't like people. When you hate people, when you hate Donald Trump, you come out publicly. He has made that video before. He has made video before that Obama was doing this, Obama was that. He was laughing. The economy has collapsed now. Let Donald Trump start it afresh. Those things it doesn't not your business.
Okay, bro.
He said Obama. He said Obama was yeah. Let me conclude. Please. I know some people are calling you. What I'm saying is that we should be cautioned because that thing will affect Brother Nnamdi and other people that are working for our freedom.
Okay.
It will affect them. Look at the way we are reasoning.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, my brother. Your submission is quite explicit. Thank you so much. Many people are calling in. I will try to give everybody a voice, even if it means adding extra 30 minutes to the normal 1 hour we do this program, because this is one important aspect of our agitation to inform and empower our people properly. Hello, the caller.
Hello, Chinedu.
Yeah, good evening from Biafra.
Thank you.
Your name.
Thank you for picking my call.
Thank you. Your name and where you come.
I want you to. My name is Chinyere. I live in Toronto.
Okay, in the Canada. All right. Go ahead.
I live in Toronto. Yes. I want to thank the last caller because Trump does not have the support of the media. have the support of the media. Nobody is promoting his good works. Why? Nobody is promoting his good works in the media. Why? Because he's refusing them from killing the Christians. He's the only one that refused Britain from destroying Biafrans. He's the only one that is resisting the bribes Britain is going all over the world to bribe the whole world to subjugate Biafrans. He's the only one that is standing for the truth. The bagger that spoke before the last guy is from the Democrats.
But the guy said he's a Republican. He's going to support Donald Trump and he's going to vote for Donald Trump. I'm not mistaken.
He's just there as a saboteur. The last guy that just spoke is saying the truth. Because Trump is the only one that is standing for the truth. Trump is not refusing.
One thing about
the last guy, the one that spoke before.
Don't get it twisted, because everyone that has called here had never said they are not supporting Donald Trump. They are just saying that the issue of Biafra is not on the table as speculated. You know, so many people believe that Donald Trump is working hard to secure Biafra independence or Biafra freedom. So we are now asking on the topic, this Donald Trump support for Biafra, is it true? Is it an expectation from the Biafran people, or is it a propaganda? And from the calls we've gotten so far, they are saying that everybody from every angle is saying that it is still an expectation from the Biafran people that Donald Trump, his activity will positively impact the Biafran people in Nigeria. Regarding the issue of Christians, that is one good example. So what is your thought?
Yeah, remember, America is #1 in the world. And Trump, once he says something, the whole world stands up and work with him. America is #1 in the world. Okay. And once Trump will say something, the whole world stands up and go with him. So, do not underrate what Trump can do.
No, of course, nobody is underrating him. Nobody is underrating what he can do. So your support for Trump, you are mobilizing support for Trump. But unfortunately, many Nigerians, many Nigerians
Trump is refusing bribe.
Supporting are not supporting.
He is for the truth. We are all in support of Donald Trump, and the God of heaven who sees his heart will protect him. Look at him suffering COVID for only 2 days and came out again. Where have you seen it happen before?
He made a twist.
People should see the truth and embrace the truth.
Yes, I agree with you, my dear. Thank you very much for calling.
Yes.
All right, let us take other callers, please. We just have to take other callers. Hello.
I'm on to BVI.
You're on to BVI and you're live and direct. Your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Chris. I'm calling from Enugu.
Oh yeah, Chris, be very brief. Be very brief. What's your take on what we're discussing?
My take is that even if Trump is not going to give us Biafra, at least we have to align with somebody. And if you have been following Trump, I've been following Trump even before he becomes president. At least I can say that if we put Trump with Obama and other, maybe Biden, I think his policy and his kind of person is the kind of person, even if we are not sure, but at least I'm seeing Trump as the kind of person that can, listen to us, even if not now. But we cannot just fold our hands and say, okay, we are not voting for Trump. Okay, if we are not voting for Trump,
all right.
Then what of Biden?
Okay.
So Trump is better than Biden or any other person.
All right.
So we have to, So I think there's no need for argument.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's take another caller. Hello, your name and where you're from. Please be very brief. Your name and where you're from.
Hello, good evening. Good evening. Hello, Chinedu, good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
My name is Desmond. I'm calling from Holland.
Go ahead, Desmond. This is your answer.
Hello. Please, before we make any contribution or whatever, I want to, I think that's one of my brother that spoke from America. But what he said about Nnamdi Kanu is that everybody should stop blaming or attacking that man or what transpired between Nnamdi Kanu and the Asare Dokubo in terms of election, voting or no voting. That person should know that Nigeria is not a country that you decide by people's votes. Whoever they want to be in that office, whether you vote or you didn't vote, they will put that person there. That's what everybody should know. I think they can say boycott election. Whether you boycott it or not, Nigerian election never go democratically or according to the person who win the vote. That's by the way. But the issue of hoping that the white people or white country will intervene at this moment for Biafra, it is just waste of time. So what Igbos or the Biafra should do at this moment is just focus on what they are looking for. Support Nnamdi Kanu totally, because looking at the treatment against the Biafrans in that country, you cannot tell me that the whole world are not seeing it. Go to the Biafran land. If you are traveling from Lagos to Biafran land, how many checking points are there? How much do we spend there? Can you remember one time I came to Nigeria, they collected my vehicle on that road. What? Because they said, let me just go that way. So what I'm just trying to say now is that people are supporting Donald Trump is not really because we are expecting him to come and give us Biafra. Just like Nnamdi Kanu now is very popular to the whole world, not because he have the power or whatever, because he's saying the truth, and the people who love the truth love him, and that is exactly what is going to Donald Trump. Donald Trump, some people hate him because of the strategy he's using, because he take America first. He is there in that office because of the American citizens and not any other person. Therefore, if he want to say something, he say it the way it is, and that is why people don't like him in terms of political reasons or immigration reasons. But coming to truth, you can just put Nnamdi Kanu and Donald Trump in the same scale in the whole world now, as people who can come without fearing anybody, say what they mean and what they see that is the right thing.
All right, thank
you. So please, and to round up my thing, I would like anybody who is making a contribution, they should stop looking at it in the other angle. Let them see it like the matter on the ground. Because if we start waiting for the white people to come and rescue Biafra, they will kill everybody.
Okay.
Let me be honest to everybody.
Now, my brother, before you go, I have something to interact with you. From what you say,
okay,
we have to fight for ourselves, because
yes,
the white men, they are not gonna come to help us until you put up a fight. Now, what are we fighting for, and what are we trying to do, or what are we trying to get with the fight we are going to put up? What kind of fight is expected of Biafran people to fight at the moment? Because you can agree with me that freedom is not given, freedom is taken. You have to fight for it. Now, in what way
exactly? Yes.
To fight?
Well, if I should down, because they say that charity begins at home. You know that Indibo na say that no, okay no nama, but okay no. Because if you look at what is happening in Biafra land now, it is our leaders, all these governors and their families, all these our Biafran politicians are the cause of all those things. If we don't start from them, try to dig it out with them, there's no way, we are not going nowhere.
Okay, now how are we going to deal with
they
them?
Are bringing
now, let us keep it short. Let us keep it short. How are we going to deal with them, these politicians?
Well, you know that the Bible said that the kingdom of God since the time of John the Baptist, the kingdom of God suffered violence, and only the violent take it by force. Listen to me, as I'm just talking to you now here in Holland. Well, I'm a member of IPOB, and if anything happened today, I swear to God, maybe you. Because when I hear the stories about the Biafran war, and even if I watch the film, I used to even say that Nnamdi Kanu is even delaying. If it happened today, if I run, let it be at my last breath, because I must make sure that
you are advocating for Biafran people to take up arms, right? And do
definitely, if you call for that, yes. If you call for that, then you don't need to.
It has already called for us to take action. It's either you take up arms to flush out this policy, because I agree with you with what you said. Our problem are the political class. Fine. Now the problem is, how do you take them out and take over power? Because that is what I am talking about. I have profiled my own opinion that we have to take over power through political process, because our people are not ready for war, from what I have seen. Now you say that we should take the option of violence, that's taking up arms against the same people to achieve the same purpose. Okay, so it is now left for the Biafran people to now agree, and for us to also come to the terms of reality that many pro-Biafran groups, including IPOB, have always said that they are peaceful and they are agitating for their self-determination through the due process of law. We've heard that from MASOB, we've heard that from IPOB, we've heard that from BVI, we've heard that from almost all the pro-Biafra groups. So, coming down to the reality on ground, our people are not ready to take up arms against Nigerian state. Now, the available option, which is political process, I believe, that is I believe, I can be wrong, that we have in each state not less than 8 million Biafrans that are eligible voters, that if they troop out en masse to say we are taking over government houses of the state through the political process, nothing can stop it. I can give you the guarantee. I am telling you, because this is what I have investigated, I have gone into, and we hold the template. What is remaining is for the Biafran people to embrace it. That's all. So I think I have made that point clear time and over. And I appreciate your own submission. It is quite explicit. If that could be the solution, then let us go into it. Whichever one, there is no time to waste time. That is all my own take. We either take up arms or follow the political process. That's my own take. Thank you.
Well, it's all right. Thank you very much.
God bless you. You see, that is, I think we have taken a whole lot for today. We might take just one or two calls. Let me quickly go back to the comment section, because I promised them I'm coming back very quickly. We have Honorable Kennedy, who said that the caller is right, yet all the people that called today made powerful submissions. Okay, made some wonderful submissions. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Good evening.
Your name and where you're calling from?
This is Woke Israel calling from Spain.
Woke Israel, go ahead with your submission.
Okay, my submission is that since IPOP is doing their own ways, and other people do not agree in their own terms, they say they should do this, and some of them they have oppositions from their own people. What I'm saying, some say they hijack, they do this. Let those people on ground who knows everything start from there for that political process.
Okay.
Let IPOP keep doing their own, because this work is divided in different forms. So at the end, we put everything together. Not tomorrow now, when IPOP will finish this one, come back home, they will say they hijack it. Let them be doing their own. Let these people on ground, lawyers or agitators who believe their own, they don't agree in the IPOP led by Nnamdi Kanu's way, let them begin that one.
I agree.
Let them stop calling IPOP. Let them begin that one. When we see that they are all making more progress, then this people can come back and join. All we need is progress.
Right, focus on it. Leave others alone. I think this altercation are fighting among ourselves is just making the whole thing like a child's play. You are correct. I agree with you. Thank you.
Yes, let them start it. Not tomorrow now, they will come
back and say he hijacked it. Let them who do it best begin now to do it. When we see that place is hidden fruit, then we'll turn back. People will turn back. Yeah. Because everybody need where will get results. Okay. Not too much talking, accusing fingers of here and this. Yeah. Let them begin that one now. Not tomorrow when these people turn back and start that one, they will say they hijack it. Let them who have that power now begin that one now. It's my own opinion.
All right.
A submission, my brother.
All right. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
You're welcome.
But stretch your time. It is over an hour 30 minutes that we are still on this, and I appreciate everyone who have been watching, who have been listening, who have been dropping comments. And let me quickly go down on the comment section. The people calling should hang on. Let me take the comment section. We have Honorable Kennedy Patrick Foundation. We thank you for coming in. Biafra First Son, we thank you. Osai Nnem, we thank you. Say Gaddafi is a good man. That's it. Edera Nicole, we appreciate you coming on. And we also have a whole lot of people. We're not taking calls for now. Let us quickly go down on these very people that drop comments. They are very important to us. Every one of you who have dropped comments, we appreciate you. All the callers who have called, we appreciate you. We are running on generator. Good. Our solar have exhausted his the current, and we are running on generator. I'm feeling serious heat here. We appreciate you if you can donate to this platform for this work to continue. I'm not good to doing this, but I just have to do it. All right. The thing is hanging on here. We need a whole lot of things. Tomorrow I'll be in a meeting with all the people who are volunteers for the 1 million man march tomorrow, 10th of October, and that will be the day I celebrate my birthday, and that will be the biggest birthday I will receive. It is you coming on that program or mobilizing other people who are around to be in that program. It will be happening at Oka, at Amobia, Oka, 12 noon. Call 08060982212. This is the number to call, 08060982212. Or you can even call this number here. I will direct you properly on how to go about it. Okay, we need your support. We need your financial support. We need your moral support. We need your prayers. We need everything that will help us sustain on this mandate. Running this from here, you know, it is very extremely difficult, but we are determined to make sure we give our people a voice. We need mobility. My car is wrecked. My partner's car is already wrecked. We don't have mobility. We can't move around. We need mobility. Okay, we need drone camera, quality one, because that is what we are going to use to cover that 1 million man march. We need serious support to push and get this thing done. You see, that anti-open grazing bill must be signed into law, whether the governors like it or not. We are going nowhere except we get that thing done. And with you, with your support, we can achieve it. Thank you for watching this far. Thank you for your submission. I will see you next week. Don't forget to join me on Monday, 11 to 12 noon, where we take this message down to the grassroots through radio program. Thanks to those who have been submitting and supporting us for that radio program. We appreciate you for giving our people the opportunity to get the truth down to them. All right, because not too many people have access to internet. All right, so join me on that radio tour. I'll be streaming it on the YouTube as well, so you can also invite people anywhere around the world to be part of that program. And on Tuesday, matters are rising. Friday like this, we will go for, as usual, Biafra Discourse. There is a new program that I'll be introducing. It has to do with leadership, governance, and politics in Igbo land, in Biafra land. And we'll be talking strictly, mostly on political issues. So let's us together build a very powerful, formidable community right here that will transform our lives for good. This is BVI Channel 1. Click on subscription button if you have not. Click on like, drop your comments. Let the discussion continue. I'm signing out and saying stay blessed, and above all, stay safe. Goodbye.